All right. I should be live. I think I'm live. Yeah, it looks like I'm live. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Today, as per your request, we're going to be doing God requests in Casual Conquest. Now, as always, I will answer your questions that you put in the chat. I think that's a lot of fun. I very much enjoy doing that, so I will be doing that today as well. So if you do have any any questions, leave them in chat. If you're watching the VOD, leave them in the comments section. I'm very good at answering my comments. Otherwise, leave all of your God requests in the chat. The most frequently requested God has priority. And we're going to go from there. And we've got Zinja coming in with the Heimdallr request for our first game. So the way, to refresh everyone's memory, the way I do God request is I will play anything in solo lane. And then from there, it's pretty situational, and I'll always choose the most requested thing for a given role that I think I can pull off in a given role. But we're gonna see how it goes. I am down to just mess around and have some fun today, and we're gonna wing it. So Heimdallr. We got that. We got our solo, so we're gonna play the Heimdallr. All right. So Heimdallr, for those of you that don't follow patch notes, Heimdallr got nerfed. Pretty heavily. Vamana solo, there's another request for sure. I might be able to get that one in too, Zinja. But yeah, no, Heimdallr got gutted. His first ability got like severely decreased for radius. And on top of that, his abilities don't deal as much damage. So this is actually gonna be my first game playing post nerf Heimdallr. And I'm very excited to see what happens. I genuinely like to think that he's still a decent pick. I don't think that the nerfs take him all the way out of the meta, but they might. Anyway, for those of you, while I think of it as well, I now, outside of the weekly YouTube stream that I will do once a week for sure, I also stream on Twitch every now and again. So if you want to keep up with all things me stream, like my stream related, if you want to keep up with everything like that, I recommend following me on Twitch. I'm Celtic on Twitch. You can see all that information on this transition pane that I have up. And it looks like we're going to be fighting Nike, which will be painful. Now we're just going to try and play safe and not die. Nike kind of just gets on top of me. I can become knock-up immune, which is probably my best play. I've got to use my horn to counter Nike when she leaps in. That's going to be my matchup. Because if Nike gets on top of me and I get knocked up and I get like full comboed, then I'm going to be in trouble. But if Nike comes in and jumps on me and I can immediately push her back, that'll disrupt a lot of what she wants to do. Full commit. We're going to wing it. The good news is I can kind of break my own advice, and if I need to, use my Bifrost as a pseudo teleport. And we're going to go from there. Alright, now what do I build? I think I'm going to need lifesteal, because I'm not going to have much in the way of actually sustaining myself, so I think I'm going to rush Bloodforge, grab a couple potions, get my beads, and this is what I'm going to run to lane with. Because I have no way to naturally sustain myself, which is usually a pretty important trait of being a solo laner. I'm going to switch to my Smite view before I, forget. A Berserker Shield might not be a bad option. We're going to have to see how these first few levels go. But if I get 1700 gold and I find that I need more sustain than lifesteal, then I'm probably going to opt in a Berserker Shield. Because the physical protections might help as well. And that music cuts out abruptly. Now, the good news is I'm not too scared of, the Neath and stuff late game, right? Unless this Neath gets, a super snowbally lead, I should be able to just destroy Neath. I'm Heimdallr. Oh, and the music cuts back abruptly, too. Jesus. Okay. I don't really want to fight the Nike at this point in time, but I do get to full clear my wave uncontested. Oh, and that's good. Okay, Nike's not trying to contest me, which I think is probably a mistake. I'm curious to see how she's going to start playing once she hits her blue. And he got first blood on the Janus. Very good. Okay, this is good. I do want her to play aggressive. I wonder what she opted into. Probably her 2 at this point. Oh, I read that wrong. Too bad. I might have been able to really push something there. I'm amazed she's not. Actually, she's really low, so that's probably why she's not dashing aggressively on me. I'm just going to look to keep the pressure on now. A Nike that is afraid to aggress on top of me is going to be a very happy matchup for me. I'm going to take my totem. And we're going to keep pushing here. I get to keep her uncomfortable. I have the range advantage. Okay. Now, she does out-sustain me. I do have lifesteal. No! Oh, I didn't even place my Bifrost down. I'm trolling. I could have played that better too. So, I think the play is definitely to do Berserker's Shield for this awkward enough matchup. And I'm going to start actually placing Bifrost. I should have actually placed those before. Though I don't like using my Bifrost to get back to lane, so I don't know if I necessarily would have opted into it either way. But regardless, she's going to be a little bit ahead of me. I don't think it matters too much, but I do have to start playing around the fact that she's actually jumping in now because she realized that she just kind of gets to. Am I going hybrid? Yeah, I'm going to go hybrid this game. That's also annoying. Oh, you hate to see it. Wow. That's all my bad. I could have really turned that better if I wouldn't have whiffed my ult. Now we're in trouble. Now the AFK farming has to start, because now she's going to be pretty much 2 levels on top of me. But what can I say? I'm going to show how to properly play from behind.
Your left tower is under
attack. There's going to be some kill opportunity, but mostly now I'm just going to farm up for late game and look to do late game things. Because I've missed a lot of farms. She hit 7 here, and I imagine she's going to try it. No, she's not trying to zone me. Yeah, that's fine.
been slain. An enemy has been slain.
She's playing well.
Your left tower.
And this is what I mean. Nike gets a little bit of a buff, and now all I'm gonna see is Nike in my games, and I think that Nike is like a very strong character.
Flash of Harpoon!
To the vanguard.
Enemy ultimate down.
Okay.
He is ahead. Robin's ignoring me. I don't necessarily blame Robin for ignoring me.
Your left tower.
I think that Robin, like, you know, junglers get to be salty when they feel like their solo laner didn't pick the right god, per se. Oh yeah, I always thought that, like, Nike was pretty strong.
Your left tower is under attack.
Your teammate falls. The burden now falls to you.
And, like, now that she's getting all this attention,
Ultimate is ready.
she's gonna kind of skyrocket. I'm gonna break my own rule.
Killing spree!
To victory.
Killing spree!
See, I popped my 2 on time on my screen, but clearly it didn't register, so that's a shame. Cause if I wouldn't have got knocked up, I would have killed her. I think, cause she was getting very, very aggressive. I was about to ult, but nah.
Enemy spotted. Be careful.
Could I have ulted her under tower? Maybe, but I was really waiting for the dash to come out. Because if the dash came out, she has no way to escape me.
Another taken out.
Which is probably better in that case. I don't know. It's hard to say, like, what I would prefer to do differently next time. But I'm gonna lose my tower very soon.
No worries.
Nice job.
Killing it out there.
That's just gonna make it so I get experience.
To the vanguard.
Enemy ultimate down.
An enemy has been slain. You're welcome.
Maybe. It's hard to say.
To the vanguard.
She's knock-up immune during that. Is Robin... Nope, Robin's not looking to do anything. I'm pretty much on my own in this lane.
Be careful left. They stood in the fire. Never stand in the fire.
Out of mana? Alright, that's fair.
Is under attack.
Piercing sight.
To the vanguard. Onward. To victory.
What?
To the vanguard.
Right tower is under attack.
Yeah, she dives me for free. She got low there. That was better. Again, I think I could play my abilities better. If I hit my ultimate, which for some reason I just can't land right now, then I think I do better, but I'm going to keep delaying Bloodforge for boots here. Oh, that's a kill. But, like, across the map, if I'm 0-4, my team is destroying right now. And I'm going to lose tower, and I'm going to start freezing her out, I think.
Tower is under attack.
Because if I can hold the wave here,
Has been destroyed.
she has to come out of position. Enemy missing left. Be careful.
Attack.
Another taken out.
Now, what did the Nike build? The Nike built Glad Shield. She's not particularly tanky yet.
Middle tower is under attack. Enemy missing.
Janice is coming.
Your team has destroyed a right.
Flash of Harpoon. An enemy has been slain.
Okay, I want the minions to come to my tower line here.
Yes.
I'm going to place that there.
Enemy missing. Be careful.
Piercing sight.
Okay, she's just doing those. That's fine. This gives me a chance to get farm. She's checking speed, which isn't great for my jungler, but it's fine with me. Actually, I'm gonna opt for this, and now it's start saving. Okay. I also don't love the Bloodforge start. If I was to do it over again, I'd do Warrior's Blessing and just like traditional Bruiser start. I think that would have been better.
Enemy missing left.
Enemies in middle lane.
Enemy
Be
missing.
careful.
They should not fight the Nike, that's for sure. I don't even want to fight the Nike at this point. The Nike is farmed and level 12. Oh, I've created a monster. But that's okay. I'm going to stem this bleeding here. I'm not going to push up. That would be a suicide mission. I just want to clear my wave.
To the vanguard.
Another taken out. You're killing it out there.
Your middle.
That was a lot further than I thought.
I saw that one coming.
I'm going to just pop it back. I might as well. Now, what did she build? She's going in a Frostbound Hammer. I assume it's Frostbound Hammer, and I respect it. That's a good pickup. Yeah, she's very far ahead, and we have Oluron, which can't really
To the vanguard.
get out of it.
Your teammate falls.
Janet, it's gonna help the Janus get set up, and like, there's just a lot of good that comes from it.
That is too sad. To the vanguard. Onward. To victory. Right lane.
No.
Okay, that's her ult.
Must find a cleric. He's
Now, if she's gonna go and do something stupid here. Fuck, I missed again. No, Robin should clean it up. I interrupt her if I hit those. I'm getting frustrated. It's not good. Yeah, if I get tilted, this game's over. So I'm just gonna try and like keep the peace.
cleave in two.
She teleports out. That's actually okay with me. But I do get a power up. But like, Jesus. It's hard. I'll give myself a bit of slack. It is a little difficult, you know, hitting a line ability on a Nike that gets to free move. But like, I gotta pick up my shit here. I play better than this usually. Or at least I like to think I do. In the grand scheme of things, it could be worse. I think ultimately what I should have done is just ran away. But I always get caught in that, like, I should farm more experience. But you farm more experience if you actually survive.
To the vanguard. No good.
Yeah, I think she walks me down here. I'm gonna say goodbye. She kind of gets to do that to me at this point. We've fallen behind. We're just going to look to farm. If I can, I'm going to freeze the wave by my tier 2. But last hitting as Heimdallr is bloody difficult.
You're killing it out there.
I know where Nike is. Yeah, don't necessarily care.
On my way. Get left lane.
To the vanguard. Onward. Victory.
Do I need to step?
They're full committing to the rotation. I ran into Janus,
Right tower.
which doesn't necessarily feel good.
Killing spree.
He should just be fighting, yeah, the Awelix. Neathalt's gonna kill him, because they're gonna combo off of it. Yep, there it is. Oh, he's 1 HP. He lived. That was a good bait. That's a shame. Oh, we're gonna go Shogun's. Shogun's is gonna be a really good item for what I'm trying to do. Oh, no worries, man. I talk just as much if chat's popping or not. And this is, I guess, recommendations to anyone that's maybe thinking of streaming as well. More often than not, chat's quiet. You just gotta keep on chatting it up. I don't know. I have the gift of gab per se. I can talk for a long time, uncontested, and I don't really run out of things to say. Sometimes I get really focused, and that's when I can struggle a little bit to talk. But in general, I just keep on yapping. It's my greatest strength. Now let's see if Nike freezes. No, she's not freezing. She's level 15. I do not want to contest here. Enemy missing left. Be careful middle. I don't really want to rotate to this, but here I am.
Retreat middle lane.
Oh, they dying. I got you. Listening to my thought process is pretty zen. Happy to hear it. That's what I try to do. I may not be the quintessential and like best player, but I definitely I know some stuff. I'm asking to die here. I'm gonna back. I can TP to my left lane. I'm kind of slow and shy. I don't have that ability. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not everyone has it. I talk to a lot of people, and I'm generally I consider myself like an introverted extrovert because like I like doing stuff like this, but like I don't seek out a lot of social stuff in my everyday life. Holy shit, they killed 4. Somehow that was a really good fight for us, so I would like to send a lot of credit towards my mid and AD for carrying me. But with Nike dead for another 20 seconds, I'll be able to get the tier 1 tower. They should get the Gold Fury over there. Yeah, good. And now it's just a matter of farming. Nike should have teleport when she comes up, so I'm not going to risk it too bad here. But I do have enough to finish my Shoguns, which is, remember, Shoguns gives attack speed with the passive. So this is a very good tanky option when you're also looking to have some attack speed. I think it's also very good on characters like Vamana and Bologna that, you know, look to do similar things, you know, land a lot of auto attacks. And it has good stats too, crowd control reduction, like a bunch of stuff. I like Shoguns. And since I'm really going to be a backline kind of support kind of vibe, it's really going to help my backline too when I'm also increasing their attack speed. Mikey, I don't want to fight you. Believe it or not, I know. I am going to need more physical protection. And I'm okay just sitting here. I don't... Oh, she is going to try and freeze it.
The burden now falls to you.
To the vanguard.
Your right tower is under attack.
Victory.
Fishing art through the rails. Your left tower
Is clear.
Down.
Must find a cleric.
Oh, my get out of jail free card. God bless it. She beads my ult?
No worries.
Yeah, she did beads my ult. Why does she have beads? Whatever, that's fine with me. If she has beads, it means she doesn't have a team relic. So, like, if she just wants to immune her, my ult or, like, an Athena taunt every now and then, like, whatever.
To the vanguard.
Okay with me.
Flash of hope food.
Stand down.
Oh no! You got your ankles broken, Robin. Oh, he still got her. Cern's popping this game. Good taunt by the Athena. They should go Pyro here. They don't need me for Pyro. They do need me for that one. Oh, what? Alright, so this is going well. Janice is probably going to look to ult it. But he missed, so we get this for free. We should clean it. Good. I'm looking for it. And right into my team. Good. That was well. And when you're playing Tankheim, you get to go Blink. Because, you know, you do need the beads, because you're very easy to lock down, especially early. Are they salty? Terra sounds salty. Maybe salty. Anyway, back to my point. Picking up Blink, get Blink ult on Heim when you're playing Tankheim, it's pretty solid. And like with the Bloodforge pickup, I'm still doing a lot of damage. And I'm doing 150 a shot to towers. My attack speed's different with the two items that I have. Like, I do still have a lot of attack speed. My next item's gonna counter physical damage. We have left Phoenix, we're gonna get mid Phoenix because I am kind of I'm very hybrid, right? So things are just going very well. My team, like, recognized that my lane was a lost cause, but I knew if I farmed up, I would eventually get there. Because I am a Heimdallr. Quite the strong pick. And things are just going well. When are you going to go do one of those viewer games? I'm thinking of doing viewer games next week. I think will be the next time I do viewer games is next week's YouTube stream. So stay tuned for that. That's what I'm feeling right now. Where I'll just create some customs and then all the viewers are like more than welcome to join, and that could be really fun. We're gonna get this. Now I'm thinking Winged Blade, just for the slow. Because Janna's slow is a little bit, it's pretty easy to hit and it's pretty potent. Terra also has some crap that she can do. Neath, I guess, if I get hit by backflip, I guess I can press the attack. She came in and she got out.
Another taken out. He is on a rampage.
All right. There we go, and Robin cleans it up. We should end now. That was good. Very good fight by us. Thanks for all the vids. They helped me tremendously. Very happy to hear that. That's why I do it. I'm glad you're getting value out of it. If you have any questions while you're here on stream, let me know, okay? But yeah, thank you for the kind words. Channel's been doing great lately. Yeah, no, very happy with where this channel's gone. So I hope we can keep it up and keep going.
An adventurer will not stop until their duty is filled. Killing spree.
There we go. Despite the fact that I went 1-6, I still did my job late game. Could have had a way cleaner early game. Definitely could have. But then again, what's that expression that you hear all the time? Win lane, lose game. So we won the game because I lost lane, and I refuse to accept otherwise. But no, that ended up being a pretty good game. And that's what you kind of have to do. Even I didn't take my own advice as much as I should have. when you fall behind, like just trying to get any semblance of farm and not engaging your opposition is usually the better way to go about it. But I mean, I probably would have turned that game on its head if I would have hit any of my ultimates in the first 10 minutes of the game when Nike was diving me. But that, hey, I mean, kind of just got to take it in stride. You gotta shake off all those things that you can't control, and all the abilities you missed in the past don't matter if you can hit the next one. Because, yeah, no. Heimdallr I still think is one of the gods that I'm still, still figuring out the most. But let's see. I know Vamana was the next request. Feel free to leave your requests in chat if you want to see something specific. I just kind of cycle through them. I stream for about 2 hours, and like I had said last time, and I'm gonna keep saying this in between games, I also stream on Twitch when I like throughout the week. I only stream on YouTube once a week because the algorithm screws me over if I stream any more. So if you want to see me stream more often, then follow me on Twitch. And then, I don't know, I could do Vamana mid. Or the request was specifically Vamana solo, so I might hold off for that until the next solo game. Anything specific you guys want for mid? If not, I'll probably lock something like, I don't know, the God of Demonetization. Chang'e could be fun. Baron could be fun. Ah, Project Mist. Never mind the last part because they found me on Twitch. Yes. Scylla? For sure. I can do Scylla. Where is Scylla? Wait, no, to answer your question, Mist, I play this game a fair bit. I try to make it so that, like, I record everything that I'm playing because sometimes I can manage to do cool things. But I play this game a lot in my free time. And then I typically don't play ranked outside of what I'm streaming ranked. Because man, if Hyra has implemented a game mode that was a casual game mode that had bans in it, I'd be there. I'd live there. But typically I very much enjoy Casual Conquest, Clash, and Siege. Those are my game modes. I'm back from walking the dog. What happened? We somehow won the Heimdallr game. We came back, our team played very well. We took very clean team fights, and we ended the game. All right, Scylla time. Now I haven't played Scylla in a hot minute. What's their comp? They got Guan Yu Serket. Okay. I'm just gonna go Divine Rush.
Good luck.
And definitely gonna need the beads. Alright. I'm gonna wing it. All I know is I just farm up, hit late game, and one-shot people. 6 Scylla skin? Yeah, I probably got it from a chest or a battle pass at some point. The, I can honestly say I haven't spent money on this game outside of my giveaways and the God Pass. God Pass is awesome. I honestly think I might do it. I'm spitballing with what to do to celebrate 3,000 subscribers when we hit that milestone, and I might give away a God Pass. I think that would be fun. Now, without my... Oh no, it's Pele solo. When are you doing one of those viewer games again? Probably next week. Probably 7 days from now, like next Saturday. Now, the Arachne at least put down webs. I'm level 64 or something and still feel I haven't scratched the surface of this game yet. It's frustrating but rewarding when things work out. Yeah, that's a very good summary. Where's their mid? How on earth did I still get here first? This game takes a long time to figure out, but like most MOBAs do. Arachne stole my red buff, which is like just the saddest of sad times. But that's okay. We don't judge here. I don't want to die to Sir Cat.
Drown it.
Just beat her ass. Yeah, whoop her ass. She doesn't have shit. Alright, she has shit. Why are we 3-man splitting this? Ow, I'm getting tilted. I just want experience. But no, to your point about like feeling that you're still like figuring this game out, I still feel like I'm figuring this game out. So definitely, like, you're not alone in that. There's a lot to figure out in this game. But take great pride in the fact that this is not League of Legends. Though, to be fair, like, I've been playing some League. League's alright. League's a good time. If you're playing with friends, anyway. I try to play League on my own. And, like, it's kind of a tilting experience, but, like, it's fine. You still have some fun. I'm gonna have a video up on my other channel that talks about it. This is my first MOBA and I'm level 100. I consider myself, like, almost average. Fair. Well, like, when you think about it, right? Like, not all of your time is being spent in Conquest. So you could spend, and this was my case, I spent pretty much my first year playing Smite exclusively in Joust, exclusively playing with my sisters. When we first got into this game. And, like, no shame. This game services so many different people. There's so much more to this game than just Conquest. And, like, I get it. Conquest is, like, the premier game mode and what this game is balanced around. But, like, there is so much more to this game and so much more that this game has to offer than just Conquest. Conquest is just, like, a small piece of this puzzle. I find that, and this is just my experience, and this is my personal experience, World of Warcraft players can translate to Smite very well because you're already used to playing third person. I find that people that play shooters and people that play League have a harder time transitioning because their point of view and their point of reference is all changed when they switch to Smite.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Alright, I need 100 gold.
Another taken out.
I know what they want. Not gonna give it to them.
I'm pleased. Be right back.
Yes, be right back.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Enemy missing.
Power boots.
We will win my way. Enemy missing left. Hear our name.
Hey, Houndoom, how's it going?
That's too bad.
Welcome to the party.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, I can kind of bamboozle someone here. If I catch someone, I've got power now. I almost have enough to, like, clear my wave.
Enemy missing left. Attack.
I'm gonna poke this Zhong. Kind of make him uncomfortable. Once I get max root, we're really gonna feel it. This Pele could gank this Zhong Kui for free. Oh, but she won't. Play aggressive. You're Pele.
Enemy missing.
Hmm. He's backing. Now's not a good time to back for you, sir.
By George. Shoot, wretch. Wild
Okay. Yeah, okay. Good. Got the assist and everything. I'm amazed the Serket didn't ult me. I think I die if Serket ults me. But not complaining. I live to see another day, and I got an assist. So, like, all is good. Probably scared Zhong early game. I don't know. This Zhong's playing very passive. Oh, I whiffed that. Come here, guys. Thank you.
Your left tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
Now, when I get ult, if I can root him, crush ult, he dies. That's his Aegis. Aegis.
Another taken out.
Ultimate is down.
Having all the fun in mid right now. That's what I mean. He can heal. I'm gonna need my Divine Ruin to really start effectively poking him, but he is only level 6. His heal isn't very substantial yet. Oh, I put that right into the wall.
This light should attract some.
Enemy missing. Be careful left. Gate right lane. Ultimate
Enemy
is ready.
missing right.
Don't fear them.
Uh,
Your team has destroyed a
An enemy has been slain.
good job. I was not looking at my map. I need red buff.
Your evil strengthens our resolve.
I got a wave to clear.
Enemy missing right.
Like, yes, me getting the experience for red is important, but I'm not giving up a whole wave just to go and get my red buff. That's even worse. Now, you'll see what I'm doing here is I'm actually holding my ability point until I'm level 9, because at level 9 I can put another point into my 2 and then another and then a point into my ult as well. Oh, just short. I'm so bad. I should have ran a little bit further. I do have enough to get Divine Ruin, and with him backing, I get to do it for free. So
Teammate falls. The burden now
because now I can just back. He's gonna lose experience here,
Killed.
and then we're good.
Follow me.
Why isn't this fresh?
What do we got here? Hello, I'm new to Smite, and thank you for all the videos. I'm learning a lot and loving the game. Happy to hear it, man. Happy to hear it. The one thing I'm gonna sound like a broken record by the end of the stream, but I only stream on YouTube once a week for algorithm purposes. So if you want to see me stream more often and like come to a more interactive environment, I'd recommend following me on Twitch. I'm just Celtic on Twitch, and then I stream on there. Well, whenever I have a free day, but I stream there more often than I stream here. But yeah, no, I'm happy you're finding value in the vids. Super happy.
Your right tower is under attack.
Oh yeah. Now this is a kill.
another taken out.
Oh, maybe it's not.
Your right tower has been destroyed.
Enemy ultimate down.
I heard a ringy. Excellent. Another Twitch follow. Thank you for the follow. For Twitch. I can... Oh, I did not expect that.
Mind the grease.
An enemy has been slain.
There we go. Oh, Chernobog's rotating in. Whoa, let me out. Okay, holy shit, we lived. I don't think I did any damage to the Chernobog, but we lived, and that is important. Now, next item is gonna be...
Out of mana.
let's see, this is 90 power, this is 110 power CDR. I'll take the CDR earlier.
Be might. Time is
I'm probably gonna build both. Spear Desolation's an item that just has a lot of power on it, and that's pretty much its only value. I don't like the passive on it, but it's a stat stick. Like, it just has a lot of power on it. I don't want to lose my towers.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Aphrodite's here. Is here. Why does... Okay, Arachne, I get it. You want to clear the buff for experience, but don't take my buff. I'm the power guy.
Too cocky. Enemy ultimate down.
Dive me. Oh. I've got ult soon. 3.
Another taken out.
They get that.
Behind us.
Ah, I'm trolling.
I saw that one coming.
I'm gonna die.
Get too
I'm
cocky.
getting walked at. Alright, thank you, Afro. Thank you.
Out of mana.
Your left tower is under attack.
Okay, I whiffed like every ability, but that's alright because we didn't die. Death is bad.
Be right back.
And now Guan's feeling the pressure. Guan's gonna have to back. Ganesha and Zhong are here.
You will go no further.
Enemy missing.
Oh, what? My 3 didn't go off before? Oh, that was a good silence. That was a way better silence than I thought. That whole time I thought my 3 was on the ground under the freaking tower. Wow, I am very dumb. Oh, feels bad. Oh, where's he gonna go? Probably mid. Yeah, under the tower. There, I'm losing my tower. That sucks. They have been living in mid lane.
Left lane. Attack the gold fury. Enemy spotted. Attack. Attack the gold fury.
Well, that's why Ganesha always has value, is just the fact that, like, it's like a 5-second silence. And it's pretty insane. We got gold. Alright, go team.
Retreat. Falling back.
I should have opted for my... No, I just hit 12. I'm fine.
Enemy ultimate down.
My
Stood
spirit.
in the fire.
I whipped that too soon.
Falling back.
Don't get too cocky.
See, that was a bluff I like to do on Scylla, where you throw out your 3 so they chase after it, and then you survive. Because they just blindly chase the 3.
Ready.
Oh, the Cotter. There we go.
Middle lane. Ultimate is ready. Defend left lane.
Thanks.
Enemy missing left. Retreat middle lane. Retreat middle lane.
We should get this kill on this guy. Did she not have back off? We might still get it.
Killing spree. Outnumbered, but not out.
That should be a...
Killed.
Oh, he was... What? I hit him? That's a kill. Right? Come on, Pele.
An enemy.
Yeah, okay. We got them all.
Yes.
Briquette, you poking?
Attack left lane.
You take this, actually. I don't need it.
Now I'm angry.
Actually, I put that into the wrong ability. It probably would have been better for me to put that into my 1 there. Because if that's in my first ability, then I get the extra power from my passive. Oh, do something fun.
On my way.
And then with the max level 1. Yeah, I misplayed. I should have definitely put it into my first ability there. Oh, that was definitely the play.
Left enemy tower.
Especially, I might not even ult before my next
Be careful left.
level up. So, if that's the case, definitely huge misplay. Ah, but that's fine.
Your right tower is under
Now, next plan. Oh yeah, Blink Scylla is funny. I'm not helping them.
Another taken out.
Because now I'm worth more.
Not an issue.
Now, if this Trinidad goes on...
The enemy.
Damn. I was using it just for the CC immunity, and I maybe should have let it rip just to like deal the damage, but like, eh. Let's go E-Staff. Could have went better. Afro whiffed the beads. She gets the kill on the Guan? No, she doesn't. Damn. Look at that healing, dude. Oh, damn. She lived for so long. That's what I mean. Aphrodite's dumb. What do I think about ability AMC in the ADC role? Like you're talking like the Uller style build, I am assuming. So I don't know, like it could work. Anything can work, right? I don't know if it's necessarily the most efficient. I personally think that AMC is best served building crit.
Enemy missing left.
Middle lane.
Middle lane.
You will go no further.
On my way.
Utter such disgusting and
You
frightening.
have killing
Dirty.
spree.
Just doing me dirty with that one.
Just come here.
So like, yes and no. I think, so if we're thinking about AMC, right, the hives are going to give you a lot of passive attack speed, which will really help when you're building into a lot of crit. Because usually the trade-off is, if you're building crit, you're not going to have a lot of attack speed in comparison to if you're building full penetration. So if you're AMC and you have crit, well, you get a lot of extra attack speed just by being AMC.
Enemy missing.
That being said, ability power is also not bad. I think it was Dardes or something played it in the Pro League, and like it works. You're doing like 500 in auto late game once you have like fire and stuff. But AMC is also just very unsafe, and typically you're gonna fall behind, and crit's good from behind because you roll the dice to kind of catch up.
An enemy has been
I lived on top of that.
double kill. Killing spree. I saw that one coming.
Damn. I can't. I'm not getting peeled, which doesn't hurt. Good luck on your game. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Have yourself a lovely day. Is Mage's Blessing worth picking up? My friend always tells me to skip that item and go straight for Book of Thoth or Bancrofts. I do it, but I don't know the reason as to why. So Mage's Blessing's awesome, and the only time you don't pick it up is in casual game modes, where you don't need it. But if you're playing Conquest, get Mage's Blessing. Also, don't build Book of Thoth. And I'll tell you why we don't build Book of Thoth. Book of Thoth takes... So if we look at Book of Thoth, it's 2,650 gold. So it's a pretty expensive item. But if you read it, you need to also stack it up. So not only do you have to purchase this item for 2,650 gold, you then have to go and stack that item for another probably 5 minutes is very generous, like 10 minutes. So in order to get the true value out of Book of Thoth, you have to spend, let's say, 10 minutes farming it and then 10 minutes stacking it. Whereas Bancroft's Talon on Scylla, if you rush it, is a little bit better, but Scylla doesn't really benefit from lifesteal all that much. There's just better options. Personally, I think what I do at the beginning of the game is much more worth,
Gank right lane.
Another taken out.
per se. Because like what I do is you rush Divine Ruin, because then you're getting your anti-heal online. I'm whiffing everything. I need to wait for abilities here.
Falls. The burden now falls to you.
I gotta run. Juan's coming.
Is under attack.
They're pushing Phoenix. I'm gonna blink him.
Just come here.
This precious.
Yeah, no, AMC, if he's supported, is freaking awesome. How do they know? That's still not bad. We got Aegis.
They shall terror these people no longer.
Jesus, that freaking Ganesha is a slippery boy.
An enemy has been slain.
Your evil strength.
He is on a rampage.
Drown it.
That should be an easy kill there.
Matched.
There we go. For us having no tank, this is going all right.
Fire giant. Split push. Retreat. Middle
Don't
lane.
get
Attack
too
fire
cocky.
giant. Yes.
Ooh.
On my way.
Out of mana.
Attack. On my way.
Someone's got to tank this here. I can ult to secure it. No, like from a mathematical standpoint, Mist, you have way better options with any other item. Because like what's gonna happen is yes, sure. On paper,
Falling
Book
back.
of Thoth seems like the best option.
Out of mana.
But when you go and you read, like, you know, it's 2,600 gold. That takes a long time to stack up. On top of that, then you need to actually stack the item, which is going to take even more time. You're actually not going to have the full benefit of that item until, like, 25 minutes into the game. Which I don't recommend. What could be fun? Soul Reaver? Yeah, sure. Whereas, like, if you look at the build I went into... Right, this gives 80 power and 15 pen, and 15 magical penetration early basically makes it so that you're going to be dealing what you're actually thinking you're going to be dealing in ability damage early, right? Because remember that all classes in the game get some protections.
Ultimate is ready. Attack left tower.
On my way.
So if you have 15 flat pen in the early game, which is when I build this item, you're going to be dealing true damage to your opponents for a while, which is awesome. I'm just gonna group up with the squad.
Enemies in middle lane. I'm quick to erupt.
There she goes. Look at that. That's Scylla damage.
Enemies in middle lane.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Enemies
Attack the left phoenix.
Attack the left phoenix.
If they want to base race us and we have Fire Giant, like bro, like we're all in on this.
Attack the titan.
Attack the titan.
Team is your middle phoenix.
Don't get too cocky.
Attack
Attack.
the titan.
Use the line.
Your middle.
Oh, this is going south. Tactical retreat, team.
Has been slain.
Retreat. Retreat. Defend. Retreat.
Stop getting yourselves killed.
I saw that one coming.
Drown it.
Not an issue. Save yourself.
Oh no, they're coming. No.
Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
Oh, you bastard.
Me.
Time to go.
Retreat.
Oh, they tried.
Attack middle tower. Defend left
Oh,
lane.
stay away from me.
Defend left lane.
Your left tower.
On my way.
I don't think we can defend this.
Your left tower has been destroyed.
Attack.
Okay, we survived the onslaught.
Just come here.
Oh yeah, I love this announcer pack. I whiffed.
Don't get too cocky.
Oh, saw that whiff coming though.
The burden now falls to you.
Attack.
Sorry.
Time to go.
Ah, I'm so bad, dude.
Gate left lane.
Take flight. I'll keep him off.
Okay.
Your allies are
No, Guan's here.
get the job
Retreat.
done.
Oh,
Here, you are done. Retreat.
Oh, we're good, dude. We're good.
Retreat!
Keep the pressure on.
Out of mana.
Oh, get that shit out of my face. Oh, gotta hit those. Sums up today's stream very well. Gotta hit those is my life right now.
Retreat left
Should be
lane.
peering around the corner here.
The Gold Fury. Okay. Attack middle lane.
Let's do Oni.
Attack the gold.
I don't want to stay, guys. Like, I want to go spend my 2,000 gold and finish my Soul Reaver. So if we could just like decide what we're doing, so I can back.
Attack fire giant.
Be right back. Be right back.
Destroyed a middle
Falling
enemy
back.
tower.
Falling back.
Thanks.
Retreat.
Bye.
Be careful.
Your evil strengthens our
On my way.
You know, just
Out of mana.
assert some damage.
They stood in the fire. Never stand in
And we're falling back even more. I hit abilities there. So like in general our goal is being There we go, they're getting lower. You're not.
middle phoenix is under attack.
Stand real dog.
There we go. They're low. That was big. Can I just spend money? Oh, we're fighting though. Alright, squad, you know what? I've got to take this selfish decision here.
free.
Thank you. And then I'll sell this. I'm gonna get like obsidian shard.
Attack fire.
I'm coming, squad.
Time to
Attack middle lane.
Oh, this is so weird.
Retreat.
Scylla's pretty good on the back foot
Retreat.
because they walk into your abilities and it's hilarious and it makes me happy.
I'll keep him off.
Ah, okay. This soul is dealing a shit ton of damage. Your sisters still play this game on occasion. We played Joust relatively recently. That's the game mode they like to play. I can't convince them to play Conquest, but they do enjoy the odd game of Joust every now and then. Go forth, squad. We're getting wrapped on. No!
An ally has been slain. Cleave in.
Wow, I think we just lost.
Save yourself.
Killing
Defend.
spree.
Was Pele with us that fight? I feel like that, like we didn't have the dive I'm used to seeing.
Your teammate falls.
Damn, I think that's game.
To you.
I love when we lose a fight, how everything just like collapses on itself. Like, yeah, we lose the game. I played poorly, but at the end, I don't really care. It was fun. My Scylla's rusty as all shit.
Has been destroyed. Your Titan is under attack.
I love it. Like, at no point does anyone consider the reason we lost this game is because we had 0 tanks. And they had 3. And a Chernobog, which has 40% damage mitigation at, like, most of the time when you're fighting them. Like, that's what went wrong. Which I find very funny, how, like, that's not the talking point. The Aphrodite solo wasn't the problem. The Aphrodite played well. Oh, that's funny. That was fun. The when I managed to hit Scylla abilities, I deal damage. Problem is, I'm not used to the travel time on those projectiles. I feel like Scylla's one of those characters that, like, if I sat down and, like, learned projectile speeds, I would be much better at the character. But Scylla's not a god I've played a lot of. In fact, let's take a look. So, yeah, these would be my most played gods. I played a lot of Neith when I first started. I played a lot of Athena when I first started. I actually don't think that these represent like what I've played in recent memory. I can't believe Loki's this high. I never actually, you know what? I did play this for a video. And I made like a video. I don't know if it's still up on the channel. It should be. Where it was like what do Loki players think about or something? And I played Loki, like just Loki, for like a week straight. Just like going around and split pushing relentlessly. So that's probably where that came from. Herc makes sense. I love Aphrodite. That makes sense. I love Raven. Odin, I probably just played a lot at the start of Season 7. But yeah, there's a glimpse into my, like, my god repertoire, I suppose. Though I've got, like, I think every god mastered. Who's my least played god? Vamana next? Yeah, sure. Persephone, Baba Yaga, Yamoja. So 4 of them are new, and then Kukulkan. Only have Vamana and Kronos, Diamond. Those are good gods. Vamana's a lot of fun. And then Kronos. Yeah, Kronos has fallen out of favor, but like when Kronos is strong, he is real strong. And I still think he's alright. Solo Vamana.
Lil Mana.
The like especially in casual game mode, who cares? Kronos is fine. As I stretch here. But yeah, no. Vamana. Oh, come on, guys, really? Back in the queue. Wish Kronos' passive was a little bit better. I mean, most of the passives in this game aren't very fun. Right? What's Kronos' passive? It's the one where he just gains power, right? Yeah, every 2 minutes he gains stacks. Like, I don't know. A lot of passives in this game are boring. And that's a shame. Because if you look at a game like League of Legends, the passives define the character. And like, yeah, it's just like, it's crazy to me how like our passives are boring as hell, right? Agni, do auto attacks, deal extra damage. What's the coolest passive in this game? Speaking of boring passives, like Chiron's passive is literally heal stupid minimum amount. What about Bacchus? For like a passive? Bacchus, let's see. Or if you're requesting Bacchus, I'll get to it after Vamana. And then, but let's take a look at Bacchus' passive. Because it's the Drinkometer. I mean, like, it's a step in the right direction. But like, and I like this mechanic, but I think that the meter should be more interactive, right? It should be more than just like, oh, I'll just hit my one-off cooldown and then I just gain the 30 magical power. I think that if this was more engaging, then it would be fun. What was previous Ao Kuang's passive? Because Kali passive is probably one of the more interesting ones. Yeah, I'll agree with that one. Kukulkan's passive is just a ripoff of Gnar from League of Legends, where you gain this arbitrary stack and then transform into a beast. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's interesting, but it's uninspired.
Lil Mana.
And then, like, what I'm talking about is, like, if we look at a passive, I want a passive that defines a character's, right? Like, someone I think about, like, something that's fun that defines the kit, or like ultimate abilities should be like, wow, ultimate abilities. You know what's a wild ultimate ability? Morrigan. Oh, right. Ao Kuang's old passive was when he got an execute kill, he gained power. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that used to be like, it used to reward you for playing a certain way, and like if you got the early kills, you were rewarded for it. Yeah, I remember that. That was I also think that Smite in general doesn't incentivize players to fight a lot. Like, in general, the only reason you're usually trying to go for a kill in Conquest is because you want the kill. There's no like, oh, I should get this kill, or if I don't get this kill, there's this thing that could happen. Like, if you don't get the kill, it's whatever, because even if you force them back, jungle camps are worth so much more. They need to incentivize us to fight. Oh, a second dodge in a row. This game is torturing me until I'm not going to get solo and will feel bad for playing Vamana. That's what this is coming to. But hey, to screech out into the void for the 5th time this stream, if you want to see me stream more frequently, I stream on Twitch throughout the week. I'm saving Saturdays to be the YouTube stream, but for algorithmic purposes, I only stream on YouTube once a week. So if you want to see me stream more often, follow my Twitch. It's on your screen now. Go over to twitch.tv, find me, follow me. If you do it now, it'll even give you a fun little Psyduck flossing emote on the screen. It'll be super crazy. I love all of my... I think I'm gonna probably make my own custom flashy thingies. Oh yeah, Kama passive is really fun. I like Camazot's passive. Now that I'm thinking about it, Camazot's has a fun passive, but like at the end of the day, it boils down to just lifesteal, right? It defines him as a character, but the passive itself isn't fun, right? It's kind of, oh, it's like, oh yeah, he gets this passive lifesteal because he's a vampire, but like, he's still just a vampire. And his passive is still just like, by doing nothing, gain lifesteal. I think it would be way more interesting if like, let's think about it. Let's shop this here. If we had it so that for Camazots, he gains passive lifesteal up to 10% the longer he's in combat. Then all of a sudden you have a playstyle that's defined, because Camazots is a very aggressive solo laner, which is kind of his identity. So if the longer you're in combat, you gain that, let's say 1% a second up to 10 seconds for Camazots. That would be really interesting, because then all of a sudden, Camazots doesn't just dominate because he has all this passive lifesteal. He has to build that lifesteal up, and then all of a sudden there's counterplay where like you don't want to engage the Camazots for long periods of time, but if you burst him down, he doesn't have full access to his full potential. That's the kind of passive that would be really interesting, if all of a sudden Camazots' passive is shifted so that while he's in combat, he gains more lifesteal rather than hit, camp, gain, blood drink. Right? That's the kind of mindset I want. That's just an example. Obviously, I'm not a game designer. I think it could be fun. Like I am finishing up my computer science degree. I've played video games my whole life. I think that I could probably design like help design a game. At least from like a player standpoint, like I think I know what players want. And then the Morrigan, Jacob, I just saw that in chat now. The Morrigan's awesome. I think the Morrigan is like one of the best characters in the game, but remember, I'm talking about passives. Morrigan's passive is every third auto attack, you gain a damage over time effect, which doesn't synergize with the rest of her kit at all. The reason Morrigan's so awesome is she is one of the only characters in the game that has a holy shit, this ultimate ability is so cool. Like, she's one of the few characters in this game that like has that like wow factor. I'm probably fighting Achilles, right? I'm either fighting Achilles or Sobek.
Good luck.
Rama needs a passive that'll get him through the early game. I think Rama needs, and I think that a god's identity is very important, right? Rama is a late game hyper carry. He needs a passive that facilitates him being a late game hyper carry. Is Rama's changes aren't out yet, right? I don't think they are. I think we'd be seeing more Rama if those changes were live. But I'm curious to see what Rama's new passive brings. I think it'll feel good. People will play Rama and then realize he still sucks. But my pal, I don't really benefit from fighting you. I got my Warrior's Blessing stack. That's all I needed from you. I don't necessarily care. I'm just here to like, I'm stalling. I want the creeps to be pushed up. I don't miss anything. He misses at least one. That tags all the creeps, so I still get experience. And now we're in the look good, feel good phase. Now Achilles is a very strong pick. I actually think he's one of the best in the game.
Teammate falls. The burden now falls to you.
Can you go into ninja, breastplate, and then runic? We'll see. I typically don't build ninja on Vamana. But we'll see. But like the reason you build Warrior Tabby is you clear wave better.
An enemy has been slain.
Gonna like relentlessly poke this guy. It's fine, okays?
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'll try it. I'm not opposed to trying it.
Watch yourself.
Another taken out.
It will depend on how the early game goes here. Though, Glad Shield's pretty necessary on this character. Because remember, I imagine that matchup, that's for a different matchup. Oh, I'm very close to dying. That's unfortunate. He out-sustains me at this point. I'm gonna need Glad Shield.
You have been slain.
Missing left.
I did not think I was in range of that. Good for him. Take my wave. Waiting. I'm glad. Disagree, but you can prove me wrong. So, like, the, what ends up happening is, like, I just have no way of sustaining, especially into an Achilles that is going to out-sustain me. I need something that's going to keep me in lane. That's my mindset right now. Because especially, like, against an Achilles where he has an execute, he has the ability to be a colossal pain in the ass. I'm gonna need to have something to, like, help me with that. Now, he teleported. I teleported. Teleports are sharing a cooldown.
I saw that one coming.
Now, what did he build? He just has boots, so at this point,
Stood in the fire. Never
I'm tankier than he is. Though he does have a finished blessing. Because you can't farm if you're dead. Oh, hound him. We're on the same wavelength.
Tower is under attack. Dodge this.
Why my Erlong didn't drop my blue earlier?
Watch yourself. You are finished. Oh, you better recognize.
Oh, no, I didn't have enough mana for both abilities. I dropped that. That's okay. He has to back. So I'm going to push this here. Well, if I stay in tower, then I'm not going to be farming. Right? Every minion that comes in a tower that gets hit by a tower shot loses 90% of its value. So if farming's my focus, I want to clear the wave. But this Achilles is looking to brawl. Should still be in range for the experience here. Yep. And now, I get mana back. Okay. I don't plan on doing much.
An ally has been slain.
Out of my way.
An enemy has been slain.
It is over.
Ah, I didn't juke him. Fuck.
Remember, don't.
Oh, that's fine.
It is a handy trick that will prevent situations.
I probably... No, I shouldn't have even put myself in that position. I can play this better. I regret upgrading my 2. Oh, he whiffed the hammer. Feels bad.
Another taken out. You're right.
They might get 2. The Achilles can look to proxy. I don't really care. He's probably looking to back. Now, what is he? Yeah, he's going to go into Glad Shield, likely.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm not going to miss too much. I missed the one wave from before. He's going to get blue. That only works in certain situations, right? Like there is a flow chart of situations that you can follow. But like if you're trying to do the same thing every game, you get predictable, and that's when you start dying. Like I am going to try and ignore him to clear, but if you go in proxy for an extended period of time, their whole team's going to rotate on you, and then you die.
Watch out. Out of my way. Move it, Buster. Be right back. This
Killing spree.
That's both ults. That was wild. And like late game Poseidon dies. I will kill Poseidon late game.
Be careful.
And that's the thing. You can't use your ult for safety against an Achilles. If he goes and uses his kit, then when I ult, I'm already in execute threshold, just like there, and CC immunity does not mean execute immunity. And that's the important distinction to make. Just because you're CC immune, executes override CC because they're not technically a CC. So like, I don't even benefit from most of my ult's use there because the shield doesn't matter. The health regen isn't too great. So all that usually happens is you just fall over.
Careful middle. Enemy missing right.
If the Achilles rotates, he loses a lot of his lead. I don't know if I can do anything here.
Your middle tower is under attack. Take that.
I saw that one coming.
What the rush? Out of my way, numbnuts. To me now.
Not good. Oh, can we hit anyone else?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yes, Hera. You're dead, but like, I appreciate the effort. And they also have an Uller. I don't really do much here. I'm gonna just be careful. I'm gonna run them back this way. Yeah, I don't know. So in that situation, I don't know if I would have been better served going to proxy. Because in this case, in this game, if they're all pushed up on mid, they're looking for a kill. If I show myself here, they're all going to rotate to me. And though I might have been able to back on time, I don't know if that's necessarily a worthwhile risk. Damn. See, on my... I thought I knocked him up before he got the ult off. Let's go into, what was it, Runic Shield? No, I'm going to trust my gut here. I'm going to go Shoguns. Yeah, I'm going to go Shoguns for the attack speed.
They stood in the fire. Never stand in the fire.
Oh, come on, Hera. Oh, if Hera would have been paying attention, that would have been a kill. I can't blame Hera. I've dropped many things. She still got it. That's good. Hera's what we're relying on here. I thought I got the knockoff up. I'm losing tower here, maybe? It's okay. I've played from behind before. See, this is what I mean. I think I've solidified what I should be doing on Vamana. I tried an experiment where I upgrade my 2 first, and usually I only do that when I'm fighting mages. And I will say, I much prefer starting the 3 against a warrior. It clears the wave so much better, and in this case, it's hard to poke down an Achilles. So I definitely will recommend just fully upgrading your 3, because you clear wave like a champion. And now that I actually can clear my wave, I can look to proxy. Because I know where they all are on the map. Now my blue's up. Why upgrade my Chu? I'm always trying different stuff, man. That's about it. The best part about this game is like how much experimentation you can find just by playing the game for a long period of time. Like the mix-ups you can try and like seeing what works, what doesn't work, what you like, what you don't like. There's so many different little things that you can just keep looking to do. At least that's why I keep playing this game. It's stuff like that. I'm gonna steal his blue, because I know he's stealing.
Your right tower is under attack.
At least he should be stealing mine.
Enemy missing. Be careful. Your right
Now, I did steal their speed. I stole their blue. I stole their back harpies. Overall, that's worth for me, because I am behind. I'm catching up, but I'm still behind. I want him to back here. I actually, yeah, I would have preferred you just...
Are you ready for me?
I can't believe he went Contagion.
Killing spree.
All I do is experiment, and if you like experimenting, you'd actually probably really like watching this guy called The Other Frost.
Enemy missing. Be careful middle. Be careful middle.
Another taken out.
Frost experiments like no other man I've ever seen. Frost is one hell of an experimenter. I have nothing but respect for that guy. Let's go Blink. We're gonna get Frostbound.
Careful.
Must protect me.
He is on a rampage.
But yeah, no, Frost's great. He's like a beacon. And then, Aeronaut, thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Welcome. If you're in chat, feel free to say hello. If you're out there in the YouTube world, we still appreciate you.
Shut down.
And then just to, Zinja, I'm gonna use this as like an educational opportunity for you. So, the term, like, with no homo,
Be careful left.
the, I'm assuming you're just saying that, like, you don't see him in that light. That's all well and good. But just be careful using that kind of language, alright? I don't think he can kill me. Goodbye. It was at this point he realized that he can't really fight me.
Small now, huh? Who's small now?
There we go.
An enemy.
Oh. Damn, he whipped that around. Oh no, all good. The and like especially for someone like you, I know you're still in high school, and like I'd much rather take this opportunity to like educate you rather than just like ostracizing you. It's fine. The like I don't know, there's so much opportunity for people to learn, and like the especially for someone so young, like we can teach you a lot. And I have no issue doing that. I'm still learning a lot about that kind of stuff myself, and I'm still I'm happy to like share what I've learned.
Your right tower.
But most importantly, like this channel is just a safe space for everyone, and we're gonna keep it that way. That's all. If I would have won sooner, I wonder if he would have gotten out, because I was personally trying to juke the ult there.
Your right tower is under attack.
But he didn't ult until after. Like, I've that's the second time he's kind of read me in that regard, where he knew exactly when I was trying to dash away.
Your left tower.
So that time he held his ult.
Your left tower is under attack.
He's in mid.
Be careful.
When I chat with my friends, they're mostly inappropriate. Be the bigger person, or and I know high school is hard. I won't pretend that high school is like not like one of the hardest times in a kid's life. But the there's a lot of room for you to like help and educate them as well.
Teammate falls. The burden now falls to you.
Okay, thanks guys. That is just a lot of damage. I might die here. Oh, Sobek didn't want to chase me. What a nice guy. Can I help anything here?
I saw that one coming.
No, probably not. I'm just kind of a target. I'm gonna back off here. Blue's gone. I can push wave. Hair got dove. I'm okay giving this. I know late game I kill Poseidon and I kill Hell. Pretty much for free. But I don't know if this everyone else on the team, we do have a Neath and they do have like a Fafnir. Or sorry, we have a Neath Fafnir where they have like a much more consistent. Yeah, no, he's Poseidon jungle. Go this way. I know they're coming. This is why I needed to back. There we go. Okay. We're gonna get Winged Blade for movement speed. We're kind of just ad-libbing this all now. We're kind of just putting some extra pieces together.
Enemy ultimate down.
And then last item, I'm probably gonna get Spirit Robe.
Retreat.
Yeah, I don't think there's any point in us fighting him here. We don't really have a split push option. Erlong's doing God knows what. Yeah, no, it took me a while too. It's not something you ever expect, but it's something I keep seeing more and more of. See, that build's like, I see the build, but especially into an Achilles, if you're building such little protection and like you're building boots first. Oh my god, really, guys? I've got 3 on me. Just gonna take my leave of absence here. What do I think about Poseidon Jungle? I think if you have a team built around it, it works really well. I don't know if you watch the Pro League, Houndin, but in the Pro League, they E United, I think it was, had Poseidon Jungle and 2 other ADC, 2 other like, you know, ADC style like auto attack and the living shit out of stuff. And they played around Horus ult. And with the Horus ult, they just went and they played a game of PvE. I'll have to find it and like link it to you because it was hilarious to watch. They were they just avoided combat the entire game. And they bodied. I don't think they actually won the set, but like they bodied. It was so funny watching them just run around the map. Actually, they did lose the game even. Like they didn't win, but like that was like, if you can have a team that like works around it. They were also playing Sanguine, who just like outright beat them late game. But like you can get a lot going in a short amount of time, and it's just hilarious to see. But like in terms of like this level of gameplay, I think it's fine. Like as long as you play Poseidon, right? Because like Poseidon, you gotta look to gank the moment you're level 5. I recommend going Doom Orb start, like that kind of stuff. If you're gonna go and like go into that style of stuff, I think it has merit. I think that like we're at the point in this game where now everything, like you can, it's more about how you're going to play around a pick more than like this pick doesn't work, this pick does work, cookie cutter shenanigans, like that kind of stuff. There we go. I can slow him. All these big 37 autos. Oh, we got a 43. Oh, we got the kill. Is there a guide that shows you when certain items should be built or what items work best on a certain god? No. And the reason that guide doesn't exist, and the reason a guide like that probably will never exist, is because it's impossible to do that. Right? Every item in the game has a niche purpose that could technically work in a variety of different situations. So like, even this game where I experimented, I'm doing 0 damage this game, so I don't value the items I built. Like, I should have probably, after Shoguns, went into the stone cutting sword Fatalis that I'm used to, which gives me a little bit more punch.
Another taken out.
But like, it's impossible to make a guide like that because it would be an hour long for one god, and like it would sound like a bunch of nonsense, because like in situation X, you get a lot of value out of this item, but in situation Y, which could happen in the same game, you're gonna get a lot of value out of a different item. So like, and on top of that, like, you want to have the core of your build, you want to have this, that, and the other thing. It's just, there's so many factors. And that's why I don't chastise people that just have a cookie cutter build and they pushed up on right without me because I was clearing minions. I'm gonna build.
Your team has destroyed the left enemy tower.
I like Netroid, he's good with Jingwei. Netroid's pretty good.
The burden now
All of Sanguine's been like really surprising. I wonder, right before the stream started, they were playing against Obey and kind of getting their socks rocked. But I wonder, also like Sino being on Obey is pretty exciting. I think that'll like change up the culture for that team, which I think will help them a lot. Okay. Okay. Oh boy.
an ally has been slain.
Thank you. Just yeah, we'll send this one out. But yeah, no, like what Houndoom's saying in the chat, like figuring out items that you like to build and like slowly building up your repertoire. It's like finding gods you like to play. On top of that, you're gonna have to find items that you like to work with.
Your teammate falls. The burden now.
Your left phoenix is under attack. Your left phoenix has been destroyed.
I saw that one coming.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, we definitely lose.
Trade.
You heard of Sanguine did the bug with fire. Frost spoke about it. Yeah, I saw the video. Like, it's like Frost said, I think there was a lot of miscommunication on both sides of that issue. Like, and this will be the last thing I speak of before I end the stream. Like, yes, Sanguine has a contractual obligation to tell them when a bug is being exploited. And yes, after seeing the footage, it becomes way more obvious that it's a bug. Because when I first saw it, I actually thought that it was straight up bullshit. When I first saw it, I was amazed that they were getting fined. Like, I just saw it as like the meteors don't hit the target if they're at max range, right? The meteors don't even spawn, but the meteors spawn and they fly at the target. The problem is the meteors don't persist outside of the fire giant ring, and that was the bug. Because obviously, if you read the ability, it's supposed to hit if it spawns. And that was why it was a bug, and that's why it should have been reported. That being said, I think, like Frost said, the whole situation could have been solved differently. There used to be times where a $500 ban was issued if you were late, and like a bunch of other stuff. That, like, if you look at the fining history and stuff in Smite, like, this just feels inconsistent. But I think that's because like Hi-Rez recognized they need to do something about it, but they also recognize that it could have been handled a lot better. So that's why like it wasn't too insane of like a punishment. But that's where I'm going to end stream today. I'm going to go on one final last thing. If you want to see me stream more, go and follow me on Twitch. I'll leave the stream open for another minute so that you can get the little follower notification on my stream right now. But I only stream on YouTube once a week, again, for algorithmic purposes. So follow me on Twitch if you want to see me stream more. But I will keep doing these streams once a week. Saturday seems to be a good day. Next week we're doing viewer games, so buckle up. Don't have Twitch? Make one. If you are, if you're of age, and you like, it's just another account. If you, it's free. You don't need Twitch Prime to have Twitch, so feel free to look into that. By all means, don't feel any pressure to. But yeah, worst comes to worst, if you follow me on Twitter, if you have Twitter, I tweet out when I'm going live on Twitch, and we can go from there. But thank you for coming out, guys. Great viewership as always. Growth has been insane, and I look forward to seeing more of you guys in the future. Take care. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.